Good. How are you?
Good, thanks. How was your week?
I mean, it's pretty boring to be honest. Just play video games with my friends.
What were you doing?
We play a lot of Call of Duty,
Okay,
some zombies every now and then.
nice.
Nothing too exciting.
Okay, well, I know your mom signed you up, and this is your first time here, as you haven't attended the other appointments, so I just want to say thank you for coming in.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we're going to go through a few things. I'm just going to explain it to you. It is a safe place, so you can tell me anything you want. You can feel comfortable telling me, and I'm not going to tell anyone unless it is harming you or it may be harming someone else. In that case, I may have to ask someone to help me and help you figure out what to do further. Do you understand that?
So you would just have to ask someone you work with?
Not necessarily. I may have to ask someone who's above me, like my supervisor. In some cases, I may have to contact the police or like the children's aid services.
Okay.
Okay. So I have a form for you to sign. This is just saying that you understand everything that I just told you. You don't mind?
Where do I have to sign?
That's right here. Okay, perfect. So, tell me why your mom signed you up today.
I don't know. She doesn't think that I should have left school, but that place wasn't doing me any good anyway, so I don't understand why.
So you left school then?
Yeah,
What grade are you in?
I'm in grade 10. Mm.
Why'd you leave school?
All the teachers are mean to me. None of them understand me, and when I have questions, they're either too dumb to answer or they just don't answer in general.
Okay, so would you say that you are a good student?
I try to be. I mean, nobody's perfect, right? But I try to be. But they just don't listen to me, so. And then when my mom found out about that, she wasn't too happy. And we got in a big argument. I haven't talked to her in a few weeks now. So,
Okay, so you haven't talked to her, but you're still living at home?
no, I'm not living at home anymore. I moved out. I was seeing my dad for a little bit, but then we got into a fight. So I'm just with friends now, I guess.
Did you get kicked out of your house or did you decide to leave?
It was probably a bit of both, if I'm going to be honest. She didn't want me there and I didn't want to be there, so
Do you miss home now?
no.
And are you going to go back?
I might go back, it doesn't mean I miss it.
Has she talked to you at all about you coming back?
No. I barely talked to her since then. It's been a few weeks now.
Have you tried talking to her at all?
No. I don't want to.
Why is that?
Why would I want to talk to someone who kicked me out? I don't know. I went to my dad's house and one thing led to another, and he doesn't like my mom either, so that was going well for a while, but he didn't come home a few nights, so I decided to go to my friend's house, and then that's been fun. But he gets in trouble when he doesn't go to school, and I don't want to bring that on him. So, I don't know, maybe I will have to talk to her soon, but I still don't want to.
Okay. Do you feel like you're going to do well in the future if you decide not to go to school anymore? What's your plan?
I don't know, I don't like thinking about the future. Lots of people didn't graduate high school. Albert Einstein didn't. Why can't I be just like him, right?
Okay. So do you have any idea of what you want to do when you grow up? Any career ideas or?
I like construction, I like building things.
Okay. So if you were to go into construction, you do need your high school diploma, right?
Maybe, I don't know, I haven't found that out yet.
Okay. Well, maybe we can look into it, but it would be pretty important for you to get it either way. I know that a lot of jobs, it's a requirement, so maybe we can look in, or maybe we can talk about you going back to school.
If I go back to school though, all those teachers are just gonna know me as that guess she might be happy about me going back to school, so maybe I can talk to her.
We can see that she cares about you if she's signing you up for some counseling as well, right?
Guess.
So, what are something that you want to say to your mom?
I don't know, I want to tell her that she shouldn't have kicked me out. No one should be kicking their child out. I mean, she left my little brother there and no one is looking after him. Lord knows she doesn't.
And would you say that you have anything to play in the fact that you got kicked out? Have you been doing anything? Or that may upset her?
Well, we don't look eye to eye on many things, so I'm sure that had a hand in it, but I do agree that I'm sure it wasn't all of her doing. I'm sure I had a part in getting kicked out, yes.
Okay. So maybe sometime this week, while you're sitting at your friends, you could ask your mom if she wants to meet for coffee. And you could talk about how you're upset that you were kicked out. And you could also talk about some things that you guys could do to fix your disagreements.
I don't know, I feel like we would just argue there. Like, I don't know, I think it would be easier with someone else there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Who could you go with? Who could you bring along? Do you have a grandparent or?
Yeah, I'm sure my grandma would come.
Okay. So, what kind of things do you want to say? How do you think that you could make your relationship better with your mom?
I guess I could apologize, not that I actually have to, but maybe she would like that. I could ask her if I can come home, tell her I miss Johnny. I don't know, like I don't know what I'm supposed to say to her.
Okay. Well, what are some things that you guys get in fights about? What does she get upset about?
Money,
Money? Okay.
food,
Do you help around the house much?
I do a lot around the house.
Okay.
It doesn't mean she still does get mad at me. I do things around the house and then she tells me to do them wrong.
So why don't you talk to her about that? You could tell her how you feel when she does that.
Or I guess I could do that.
Do you think that will help?
It might help. I don't know. I've never talked to her about anything like that, so it would just be new, I guess.
Well,
Sure, it would do something.
yeah. Well, if you guys are trying to mend your relationship, and you have somewhere else to stay, this might be a good start. Just slowly fixing it until you're ready to move back in.
Yeah, I guess.
So we have, you're going to go to your guidance counselor and set up
The emails, yeah.
emails to your teachers, and then hopefully meet your mom for coffee to talk to her about possibly moving back in.
That's my grandma.
So if these two things happen, how can you guys, or what can you do to make sure that you are staying in school and at home and doing well?
I don't know. Some of the reasons I wasn't going to school was because I was out every night. So my mom wanted me to get a job. Maybe I could do that. So
And you said you guys argue over money sometimes.
yeah.
Maybe it'll help to get a job and then you can pay for some of your stuff that you do with your friends.
Yeah.
And it'll take a lot off on that as well.
I think that would help, yeah.
So while we're talking about your friends, you said that your friend that you're living with doesn't like going to school.
He doesn't like to, but his mom makes him, so
Okay. Is he a good student?
no, I wouldn't say so.
But you guys are very close, right?
Yeah, I like to think so.
So what if you tried to make some more friends at school who would be better in the classroom?
Maybe you're starting to sound a lot like my mom, I can tell you that much, but yeah, I could do that.
Okay.
going to a new school would be nice. I would have to make new friends, and I wouldn't have to see those teachers. So,
Mhm.
could my guidance counselor help me with that?
Definitely. And you could